Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen Chittock. If you are following along, I am doing 30 days of happiness and documenting it here, just kind of seeing how my life changes and things that I'm noticing and insights I have about doing 30 days of happiness. So if you're following along, if you are doing this with me, comment what day you're on and how it's been going, or just things that make you happy, because I think more positivity on the internet is a good thing. So today is day 3. My cup runneth over. I found myself making so many notes of like, mention this in the video, mention this in the video, mention this in the video, and realizing like I was almost creating like this scattered feeling of like, there's so many good things happening. There's so many things I'm appreciating. There's so many things that are making me happy. And like, what an amazing feeling that things are just happening one after another. And this has kind of been a trend that I've noticed as I've been focusing on happiness, but specifically in the 3 days, is that it just keeps that momentum, that positive momentum just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I've noticed that the morning momentum of starting out with meditation, where I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, I just quiet my mind for 15 minutes. And then just starting off on appreciation or things that I love or things that make me happy as much as possible, and shifting focus really quick if there's something that I think makes me feel anything other than that. So just focusing back on what I want or what makes me happy, and just watching the afternoon, I feel like I'm literally buzzing with excitement, with enjoying my day, with things happening, with just like good vibes. So a few things that happened. So yesterday afternoon, I went and checked out a art gallery, which I will link down below, which is mostly photography. My husband's a photographer. I'll link his stuff down below if you want to check it out. And a gallery opened near us, so we went and checked it out. It's actually a friend of my husband, so we got to see these amazing photographs. He's like huge photographers, just like it was just really cool to check out other people's work and see the kind of art that is out there and different styles and all of that. That was really cool. And then today I went to a different art gallery for a resin artist. I will link her stuff down below. She actually has a YouTube channel. And we were just talking about a vision she has for her studio and just like amazing work and what inspires her. She does resin with crystals and really cool stuff. So check her out. I will link that down below too. But it's just been, I've been around creative people, but I think also what I've noticed in the last 3 days is my creativity has just skyrocketed, which is not something I was looking for. But again, like I said, it's really cool to see what happens when you're just focusing on being happy and seeing effects of that are kind of unexpected or surprising. And so I just wanted to mention like just my creativity for what I do with my son during the day has skyrocketed, and things that we are trying new things, and like he was playing in the dirt today, and like just like the dogs were playing in a new spot, and it was just, I don't know, little things that I'm just feel like I'm milking and experiencing so strongly. And they might seem like everyday things, but just like the joy that they're bringing is just exponential and more. So just really cool, and taking him places to see stuff like that, different artists and things, like just seeing what's out there. I don't know, you just come up with I've just been coming up with more creative things to do with our day, which is really cool. And what else? Oh, I wanted to mention, I made this homemade bread. I just mixed it up, and it is like the most delicious thing. I wanted to mention things that make me happy, and this bread is something that makes me very happy. It's 4 ingredients. It's water, yeast, salt, and flour. You mix it all together, bake it in a Dutch oven. Just so delicious. I will link the recipe. That's bringing a lot of joy. And this salt, this sounds really weird, but I wanted to mention little things that just like can bring you so much joy. This salt, I actually brought it up here because I knew I wanted to talk about it. This is not sponsored, although this would be a great sponsored post inside here. but it's called Ava Jane's Kitchen Colima Sea Salt, and it's like from Mexico, I think. Yeah, it's from Colima, Mexico. It is just the saltiest salt. I don't know. I mean, there's a whole bunch of like, they have purity standards and it's got magnesium or whatever that I've gotten emails like advertising this salt, but just like, it is crunchy and salty, and it tastes like what salt is supposed to taste like. And when we put it on any food, it just like ups the enjoyment factor of that food. And I know some people like to salt their food, or they have like table salt. Like, this is not that salt. This is literally amazing salt. It brings me so much joy just to think about. And that's kind of something I expected, was just the fun of the everyday little things, but the level at which I'm enjoying them is just super high. And if I find something that I'm enjoying, like the salt, or like, you know, playing in the dirt or playing in the grass, whatever, just like really milking the experience of the joy and just letting that like grow, and just reveling in the moment. And it's funny because there's so much stuff going on. I feel like so many different activities. And like I said, my cup runneth over of things that I want to do, and creative things that I'm thinking of doing with my son. And I ran into my brother, and he was like, are you coming up with things to do every day just to like have a video about it? And it's kind of funny that I feel like I could film at any point in the day and have something that's like making me really happy or making me really excited. And that's kind of the point. Like, the power is now. The power of feeling good is now. And something I love that I've thought about when embarking on this 30 days of happiness is everything you want, everything that you think you would improve your life, you want it so that you'll feel happy, right? And so feeling happy now and now and now and now and now kind of prepares you for when those good things do happen. You're just like in such a primed place of feeling good that it feels exponentially good when something good happens, or exponentially good when you notice something you like. And I don't know, it's been a really, really fun 3 days. And I keep thinking like, what's coming next? What's coming next? What's coming next? Because it's more than I expected it to be already, and it's 3 days in, so I'm super excited. Let me know if you're following along what day you're on, and if you've noticed any changes like this, if you've noticed increased creativity or just increased enjoyment of everyday things. I love to hear that stuff, what you guys are doing, if you're doing things intentionally to feel happy or just taking time out for yourself to feel good. But let me know. And thanks for following along for day 3. I will see you tomorrow for day 4.